Hey, I'm Cal, and you're watching another episode of Shit I Don't Need. What do we got today? DJI mics. Can we see that? Nifty little set here. I just want to say the first thing right out of the box, these things feel substantial. It's a nice little charge case. The units feel like they've got decent weight to them. It feels substantial. It feels like this is something. I understand it's not quite pro grade, but I sure shit don't need this. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of do the same things and just kind of test how good the mic quality is at different distances from the camera. Should be like several hundred meters, I think is what they say, you can get away from the transmitter. Because the transmitter is actually plugged into the phone right now, and I've got a microphone right here. You didn't even see it, did you? So I'm just going to test these out for a little bit and go back here and look at these tomatoes. And then I'm going to do the same thing, just using the Apple microphone. And then I've got a set of some Temus. I got Temu'd. They were 25 bucks. They have a very similar look to a higher priced brand. So I thought maybe I might get lucky. The awkward connection to the iPhone makes them really not useful, so I might try to sell those or something. But anyway, I'm gonna kind of test the sound quality against these DJIs, which I guess is kind of quickly becoming the standard for your vlogging type individuals. So, but anyway, I've been on this mic right from the get-go, and just gonna walk over here and check out these tomatoes and see what we got. Got some about ready to start turning red. I ought to snatch a couple of these off, because as soon as they start turning red, it's like the bugs attack them. And that's going to be a good size one right there. So I may snatch him off here in a little bit. There's another one over here looking pretty good. Okay, well, that's going to be all for this little microphone. Now we're going to try the Apple, just the microphone that's on the Apple. This is the little DJI receiver unit. I have taken it out and just automatically switches back to the native iPhone camera, native camera and the microphone and all that stuff. So I'm just going to walk back over here and continue to talk in my regular voice, and just kind of, you can see as soon as I get a little bit further away, it's just, you know, there's the proximity you got to be in before that thing is going to get a good mic. And all of my videos so far I've been making with the native microphone there, and I've just been kind of cranking it up in iMovie. So, but as we walk over here and kind of look at these tomatoes, particularly when I turn my back, it's probably not going to be able to hear anything at all. So, and then we'll just kind of come back over here, and as I get closer, you can kind of see, obviously, I'm going to start getting louder and louder and louder and more clear. The microphones on the iPhone 14 Pro Max are actually pretty good, but you have to be within about an arm's length to get that best audio quality out of that. And I'll be curious to see how the DJI stacks up to the Apple microphone. All right, now these are my Temu mics, and again, these actually they came in a pretty nice little charging case. Kind of a number lights up on here to let you know the charge. I mean, it's very light, however, unlike the DJI that actually has a little heft to it. This is pretty light. You kind of see the little number pops up, gives you the percentage of the battery life. It's a nice little case. Open up, seeing the green, the yellow and black is what made me think it looked like a more expensive brand. But anyway, it's all made in China, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Now this one is the little receiver that plugs into your phone, and then just these little guys right here. And it's all pretty much plug and play. As soon as you pull these guys out, they're ready to roll. But first we have to attach this little guy to the phone. Now I've got the iPhone 14, so it's still got the lightning connector, right? So there is an adapter. But look at that, look how long and awkward that makes it. So that makes it not actually fit in the gimbal that I'm using. I'm using a, I can't pronounce it, but it's a Smooth 5 S AI gimbal. and this configuration makes it impossible. I cannot use these microphones on that, but I can rig it up to make it work for this demonstration. All right, well, that kind of sucks. So I can't use that on that gimbal at all in any formation, so I had to change out my whole kind of tripod rig there. So that's a drag. However, I think you should be able to hear me plainly no matter how close I am to the camera. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my back and walk back here. And I'm using these Temu wireless microphones that do, I mean, they come on, they connect, everything looks good. It's a nice little package. It's just not near the device that the DJI mics are. You can just tell by holding them that the heft of them, the build quality. The DJIs are a nice product, and these little Temu deals are 25 bucks. They get the job done. I'll be interested to put this into the editor and just kind of hear the difference between those. I think I know which one is going to sound the best. I believe that the iPhone is going to sound best when I'm up close and I get more than a couple steps away. I believe the DJI is going to sound the best, and I believe that these are not going to sound great at all. However, they will get the job done. And let's see what this stuff sounds like. One of the great features of the DJI mic is that the microphones themselves contain 14 hours of audio recording. So it's essentially its own little standalone recorder. You don't even have to have the transmitter or anything. You don't have to worry about interference. You don't have to worry about bulky gear on your camera or your phone. It is an added step in post-production, but it gives you just absolute control over your audio quality, which that's actually what I'm trying to do on this video. I do have one of the microphones out, and he's been recording right here, just stuck up underneath the table. So that's one of the cool features, that it's a little magnet here and you can just kind of stick it somewhere. So it is a little bit heavy, so you put it on your shirt, it kind of will kind of tug on your shirt a little bit, but there's all kinds of options for storing the thing. I'm recording straight onto here. I'm going to try to sync that up in post to see what kind of effect that has on the audio. But I guess if I'm going to sum it all up, the DJI is awesome. The iPhone mic works really good if you're within a certain distance. And the Temu mic that I got for $25 is definitely a $25 Temu mic. So let's just save up for the DJIs.